Good morning. Thank you for joining us at this very special Homecoming, Convocation, and Alumni Association Awards ceremony. I'm Eric Mellum, President of the Colorado College Alumni Association, and it's a special honor for me to be here as president while my class, the class of 1990, is celebrating our 25th year reunion. If you've been to Homecoming Convocation before, I think you would agree that this ceremony is a hallmark event at Homecoming. We get to hear from President Tiefenthaler about our beloved alma mater, and we get to celebrate the accomplishments and contributions of our awardees. But before we do that, I would ask you to join in yet another tradition, the singing of our alma mater. Charles Hawley, class of '54, composed this beautiful piece with music professors Earl Uhas and Albert C. If everyone will please stand, turn to the inside cover of your program and sing along. O Colorado College Fair, we sing our praise to you, eternal as the Rockies that form our western view. Your loyal sons and daughters will always grateful be. The college dear to all our hearts is RCC. O Colorado College Fair, long may your fame be known. May fortune smile upon you and honor be your own. Our alma mater always, your loyal children we. Together let us face the future. Hail CC. Thank you. You sound wonderful. Before we hear from President Tiefenthaler, I would like to call your attention to the recipients of our Alumni Association's Student Leader Scholarships. These students were selected in a highly competitive process by the Alumni Board. Each is an active campus leader and expected to continue those leadership qualities in the years that follow their graduation. When I call your name, please stand and be recognized. This year's scholarship recipients are Kayla Fratt, class of '16, and Patrick Journey, class of '17. Congratulations to each of you. In addition to Kayla and Patrick, we have a third scholarship recipient, Soren Freikholm. Soren, who's a member of the men's soccer team, could not join us today because he's playing a game in Texas at Schreiner University. Let's congratulate him as well. All alumni are welcome to add to the scholarship fund with their own contributions, and we hope that you'll do that. It's now my pleasure to introduce President Jill Tiefenthaler, Colorado College's 13th president. Now in her 5th year as president, Jill is leading the charge to implement our strategic plan, Building on the Block, in which she sought various inputs from student, faculty, alumni, parents, and friends. As an alumnus of this great institution, I couldn't be more thrilled and pleased to work alongside such a visionary. Please join me in welcoming our president, Jill Tiefenthaler.
Thank you, Eric, and what a voice. That was great. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to campus for homecoming. I'm so glad to see you all. Our people are what make Colorado College unique and extraordinary. Having you and so many alumni among us this weekend reminds us of all that our alumni contribute to our community. We cheer your successes, we learn from your perspective, and we depend upon your continued loyalty, support, and connection. One of my greatest pleasures during homecoming is seeing you experience those moments of connection and reconnection that make CC homecoming special and memorable. Whether that's running into a friend you haven't seen in a decade or more, engaging with a faculty member through a tradition like Freedom and Authority, gathering to cheer on the Tigers during the hockey games and soccer matches this weekend, or introducing your own children or grandchildren to CC. These are the reasons why we connect and engage with each other. We hope all of our current students will one day follow in your footsteps of building a lifelong connection to Colorado College. Homecoming weekend is also the occasion of class reunions. Each spring, reunion committees set attendance and gift goals. The college recognizes and congratulates the class that has the highest percentage of their class come back for a reunion. Brianna Mickelair, representative of the class of 2005, will you please come forward? This class had 20% of their class reunion for homecoming. Congratulations. Apparently she doesn't trust her class to take that to the class dinner tonight, so we're going to leave it right here. Thank you, Brianna. It's great to have you back. And she informed me this is the second time the class of 2005 has won the cup, so congratulations. We have 11 other classes in addition to the class of 1965, our 50-year club, on campus for reunions, and you all have many reasons to celebrate. Collectively, this year's reunion classes have raised nearly $2 million for Colorado College. More than 840 reunion alumni have given so far this year, and I can hardly wait to see what you all can accomplish between now and year's end. The number of alumni giving across all classes, both this year and last year, increased significantly. The hard work of our reunion volunteers has been vital to achieving this result. We cannot thank our volunteers enough, but let's try. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. Thank you, volunteers. Alumni giving matters because of what it helps to make possible at Colorado College, and much has been happening. Alumni returned in July to participate in the Art of the Pitch, a quarter-block class led by Innovation Institute Director Patrick Bultema and best-selling novelist and CC English professor Steve Hayward. The class focused on creative concepts brought by participants, building them from the ground up and creating a pitch that makes the idea compelling in the marketplace. Not all programs for alumni are happening on campus. In August, CC physics professor Shane Burns led a magnificent stargazing event for alumni at Ghost Ranch in New Mexico, a spectacular location that attracted famous artists and scholars such as photographer Ansel Adams, painter Georgia O'Keeffe, and physicist Robert Oppenheimer. CC has been extending educational opportunities that include faculty and alumni interaction through our other travel offerings. CC faculty members participate in all of our travel study trips. In January, CC Professor of Geology Christine Sidaway accompanied a group of alumni to Antarctica. In February, Biology Professor Emily Gray led alumni through Africa. In May, History Professor Susan Ashley led a walking tour through the Tuscany region of Italy. Upcoming trips include Tanzania with Anthropology Professor Krista Fish and Vietnam with Asian Studies Professor John Williams. In summer 2016, we will host a Baca mini block at our Baca campus. Our alumni are not the only ones getting out in the field. During their first week at Colorado College, incoming first-year, transfer, and international students participated in more than 60 pretty experiences, where students went out in small groups led by older classmates, our new student orientation leaders, to build community and serve the Southwest. Every trip incorporated a community service component, some in the backcountry, some in cities, all in the Southwest. Chosen from a record almost 8,100 applicants, these 540 students in our first-year class bring a wide range of experiences with them to Colorado College. One of them is a cyclist who biked around the world. Another developed a robot that sorted pills for Alzheimer's patients. Another is an American Idol backup singer. Among them are class and club presidents, varsity sports captains, community leaders, and valedictorians. When the class of 1965 arrived at CC in the fall of 1961, they were hailed as one of the most talented and diverse classes in college history. And so it continues year after year. This year's incoming class is setting another record, at least by conventional measures, like ever-growing numbers of applicants, academic prowess and achievement, and the percentage of students who eagerly accept our offer of admission. Our CC students are strong, and I hope you'll meet them while you're on campus. It's also true that CC students admitted today are as unique and adventurous as your own classmates. So our newest students, our most recently graduated alums, and the newest members of the 50-year club all share that same spirit, which has made our college a source of inspiration in the Rocky Mountain West for 141 years. Our strategic plan affirms CC's commitment to diversity, and diversity and inclusion are central to our mission to educate young people for life in a diverse world. The current members of our first-year class come from 44 states and 20 countries, and they speak 25 languages. Our first years are nearing the end of Block 2 and have already found out about the intensity and excitement of learning on the block plan. They also had their first block break, and yes, the upcoming block break 2, the Aspen bike ride, still happens. First-year students, along with the entire campus community, are taking advantage of the renovated El Pomar Sports Center and Adam Press Fitness Center. If you haven't seen these spaces yet, they're open until 7 p.m. this evening and tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 10:30 p.m., and I hope that you'll visit before you leave. We're also making great progress on the goals outlined in our strategic vision, the Colorado College Plan, Building on the Block. One of the key initiatives of the plan calls for providing additional support for our block plan. To that end, we're making significant progress toward the renovation of Tutt Library. In July, our Board of Trustees approved a final design schematic presented by project architects Pfeiffer Partners. This summer, the college received $5 million from the Inasmuch Foundation and $2 million gift from the Helen K. and Arthur E. Johnson Foundation. Added to a $5 million gift from an anonymous alumna, we've now raised $12 million for this exciting renovation project. The renovated library will be a visually stunning place that allows natural light to pour into the building while offering expansive westward views from inside the building and from a number of outdoor terraces. The library will be designed to support students and faculty who learn and teach on the block plan with increased seating. We're going from about 420 seats to over 1,000 seats for students, as well as collaborative spaces for learning and discovery, academic support, and research services together in one place, and state-of-the-art technology connecting it all together. Our plan also calls for helping students to connect their liberal arts education to the world. Therefore, we're focusing on building our half-block program to include both regular courses and professional development workshops, which have become extremely popular. For each of the past 2 years, we've enrolled about 600 students in these half-block courses that focus on exploring interests, developing new skills, and enhancing existing ones. A student can enroll in a course on personal finance or a workshop entitled What's Your Story?, effectively highlighting your unique skills and abilities, which helps students with networking, resumes, and interviewing. In another course, alumnus Alex Fitzgerald presented on the experience with his startup, Get Outfitted, which focuses on renting top-quality camping and backpacking gear and apparel. These are just a few of the 47 half-block courses offered, and I'm confident that this program will continue to grow and continue to engage alums in helping to teach these courses in the future. CC people are thinkers and doers. Our recent ranking by Forbes as the 3rd most entrepreneurial college in the country recognizes the deep culture of innovation and creativity on our campus. Forbes' methodology was based on the percentage of alumni who founded or run their own nonprofits or businesses. Clearly, we have a tradition of attracting and developing students who are out-of-the-box thinkers, willing to take risks and try new things. To build on this CC tradition, we're pressing forward with plans to create a dedicated space for innovation programming that will bring together inquisitive and innovative minds from across our community and to facilitate co-curricular and curricular learning opportunities. It's also going to be a place where students can work on projects night and day with access to tools and equipment they need to create, like sewing machines, 3D printers, and a commercial kitchen, and get advice from experts who can help them bring their ideas to life. We're excited about the possibilities that Focus on Innovation will bring to Colorado College, whether it's helping to invest in our facility through your philanthropy, becoming involved with a project at the innovation space as an alumni expert, or helping to connect our student innovators. Your involvement will be critical to our success. Throughout the strategic planning process, we heard ideas and feedback from many alumni, and we traveled around the country to present the plan. It's important to remember that this conversation continues during the implementation process. Ongoing involvement from all of you is vital. In fact, I need your input later this month. As part of our strategic plan, we've been developing a master communications plan that will include a new institutional logo, not a new athletic logo. We're keeping the tiger. On October 20th, we'll send you an email that previews 3 logo concepts, and we're inviting all of our alums to share their feedback. I hope you'll participate. In addition to needing your input, we also rely on you, our alumni, to invest in our plan and help bring it to life. To that end, your consistent philanthropic support of CC at any level is important and appreciated. I hope that you will keep making annual gifts at the level that is right for you and consider sustaining that gift forever by including CC in your estate plans. Making a CC education available to all worthy students requires significant financial aid. Therefore, I hope that you might consider supporting scholarships. It's so important to send the elevator back down for future generations of students. Yesterday, we held our 14th annual Scholarship Appreciation Luncheon. With your generosity, we can provide access to a CC education to the best students, regardless of their financial circumstances. And we have exciting news about scholarships. Recently, a generous donor committed $10 million through his estate plans to challenge the CC communities to set up scholarships of their own. The donor will provide $100,000 to scholarship endowments, established or enhanced, that support need-based scholarships, scholarships for Division I athletes, and scholarships for children of CC alumni. Donors who participate in this challenge may do so through their estate plans or making an outright gift. This effort is critically important to our ability to compete for these bright young minds. Colorado College has a wonderful story to tell, and it just gets better. A big part of the story is our remarkable alumni. You are the college's ambassadors in your workplace and in your community. As alumni, you've been making a difference for generations. And I just missed something I want to come back to. I'm sorry. I wanted to mention the class of I think some of my notes missed, but I want to make sure that I mention. Yesterday, I want to mention the class of 1965 was officially inducted into the Colorado College 50 Years Club. And you can spot members of this distinguished class by the medallions that they're wearing. I encourage you to have a conversation with them and congratulate them on achieving this 50-year milestone. They should be congratulated for their ongoing class gift effort. In addition to the 35% of the class who have given during their reunion year, they've pulled together to raise about $750,000, including more than $400,000 for their special project, the Class of 1965 Endowed Scholarship. This scholarship aid for a student with financial need who wouldn't otherwise be able to attend CC. Every dollar given to this class scholarship is matched 1-to-1 by a generous member of the Class of 1965. And I'm really thrilled to say that this effort, $750,000, is a college record for any 50-year reunion, setting both a college record and a new standard for alumni giving. Please join me in congratulating the Class of 1965. Now I'm going to get back in my place here and wind up. There's many exciting events still to happen today, and I want to just wind up by congratulating all of our award winners today and hope that you'll participate. In addition to honoring these fantastic alumni, we also last night honored Owen Kramer and Tim Fuller for 50 years of service at Colorado College, which is quite extraordinary. And I know that in addition to engaging with our award winners, Professors Fuller and Kramer, as well as joining Professor Hockman for his Freedom and Authority, which will begin in a few minutes in Palmer Hall's Gates Common Room, you will have a chance to interact with our students and the many great people at Colorado College. All of them and all of you illustrate that this institution is one that truly values the individual and the pursuit of knowledge. It's the kind of place that can and does transform lives. I'm honored to be a part of this community and look forward to the coming chapters in our story. Thank you all for your dedication to Colorado College.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today for the presentation of the Homecoming Convocation Awards. I am Susan White Bergamy, class of 1966, and chair of the Alumni Association's Nominations and Awards Committee. This awards presentation has become a highlight of Homecoming Weekend as we recognize extraordinarily accomplished members of the Colorado College community who have exemplified the important values of our college. Each of our award winners is profiled in your Convocation program. This year, we have two recipients of the Louis T. Benezet Award. Wilfrida Akoto, class of 1986, please come forward. Frida Akoto, the Louis T. Benezet Award recognizes outstanding achievement in one's chosen field, excellence through unusual success or contribution, innovation or research that has advanced a profession or a cause, and/or extraordinary contributions and achievements that have impacted people's lives and exemplify the values of a liberal arts education. These attributes characterize the important contributions of the late Louis T. Benezet, President of Colorado College from 1955 through 1963. Frida Akoto was appointed chair of the Department of Afro-American and African Studies at the University of Michigan in July of 2014. She has expressed that her intellectual life has been shaped by her years as a student at Colorado College. After her campus visit, she chose to attend Colorado College because it was beautiful and the weather was intriguing. It was the only place where she could wear shorts in the winter. Considering that she grew up in the mountains of Switzerland, wearing shorts in the winter was a kind of culture shock. For Frida, coming to study at Colorado College was, in a way, the impossible possibility. Coming from Cameroon, she describes herself as a flower growing from concrete. She dressed differently and talked with a combination of French and Cameroon accent. She and the other African students were noticed. She had first heard about the block plan from a fellow student who was also looking for places to study in the US. She loved the small courses, the availability of the professors, and the opportunity to develop full mastery of a topic. Her life as a student was both joyful and stimulating. She attended CC during the years of divestment from South Africa, and with others, she spent lots of time sleeping in front of the president's house. She states, "We felt that we were changing the world." Frida has gone on to change the world through her work with her students and colleagues who praise her intellectual generosity and her ability to engender critical thinking. She states that she tries to bring the culture of mentorship, which exists at CC, and which was so important to her own students at the University of Michigan. Frida's nomination for this award includes the following statement. She embodies the very essence of Colorado College, those free-thinking, innovating, cutting-edge people whose contributions to mankind as a whole keep the human race evolving. The Alumni Association is proud to present the Louis T. Benezet Award to Frida Ikoto.
Wow, what an honor. I'm really grateful to be here. I really think that my intellectual trajectory started at this institution. When I left Colorado College, my mentor, Professor Harvey Rabin, and his wife, Marcel Rabin, told me, go out there and change the world. And I think I'm trying to do that. I will not be standing here today without this distinguished award from the Alumni Association, and also from a friend that was really kind enough to notice that I am doing something and to bring my name to the Alumni Association. She's here today. She graduated in 2013, Troy Fenner. She left school, she studied with us, and she left to go live in England with her family. She has given the world 6 beautiful children, and she found her way back to finish her degree. I'm very proud of her. I would like to thank my family, my brother Gilbert Ekoto, who's here, who came from New York to just be with me. And I would like to thank all my friends who have been carrying my books around the world so that I do the work I do. Eduardo Martinez, who graduated in '86, a wonderful banker, has never really left my side, always be there for me. Teddy Matera, a wonderful filmmaker, graduated in '86, and many more. The class of 1986, you rock. We have done wonders around the world. So thank you very much for this award.
Will Andrew Folland, class of 1991, please come forward? Andrew Folland is the Deputy Director of the California Water Foundation. He states that when he came to Colorado College, he wanted to do environmental studies, but that particular curricular area didn't exist at the time. Instead, he found anthropology, people and their cultures interacting with their environments. According to Andrew, it was perfect. While at CC, he became active in the community, working on a few environmental causes, including the debate over Two Forks Dam. Little did he know that he would come back to those issues 10 years later, as this was a case study he and his colleagues would use in later advocacy campaigns while developing and implementing innovative policy and science tools to protect and restore healthy rivers and the communities that depend upon them. Andrew has served on several governmental advisory groups and has testified before the United States Senate and House of Representatives, as well as numerous federal agencies. He has participated in various policy forums and negotiations addressing water policy in the United States, resulting in settlement agreements in New York, Maine, Arizona, North Carolina, California, and Washington. His principal focus has recently centered around reforming policies and practices affecting the ability of human and natural communities to adapt and prepare for a changing climate. Andrew's career has also included work as a field archaeologist in the Pacific Northwest and as an instructor in human ecology and field archaeology at Colorado College. In April of 2013, he delivered the Linneman Lecture at CC, The Elwha River and the Past, Present, and Future of Restoration in the American West, speaking about his work, which culminated with the removal of the 2 largest dams on the Elwha River in Washington. It is not surprising that when he is not at work, he can often be found paddling or fly fishing or exploring surrounding environs with his wife Jill, son Zach, and dog Olive. The Alumni Association is proud to present the Louis T. Benezet Award to Andrew Folland for protecting and bringing rivers back to life.
Wow. Well, thank you. I want to thank the college and the Alumni Association for recognizing me. It's a real honor. I also want to congratulate my fellow awardees today. It's humbling to be in their company. I'd also like to thank my family. Of course, my wife Jill's here, and son Zach is at home, and they've been incredibly supportive over the years. You know, it's funny to accept an individual award for a team sport. So I'll accept this award on behalf of all the grassroots groups that I've worked with over the years, the government and business members who have had the courage to advance the cause of sustainable water management in the United States. And most of all to my staff, who, without them, none of this would have really happened. They dedicate long hours. Working in the nonprofit world is tough. You know, we don't have a lot of authority. We don't turn valves or cast votes. We have few resources often, but we coalesce good ideas. We marshal the voices of many, and we operate from a foundation of values and exercise a sense of entrepreneurialism. And all of that, collaboration and entrepreneurialism and values, are things that really came to light for me during my years here at Colorado College. I also developed a passion for interdisciplinary work. And as was mentioned before, I was an anthropology major, and I think that anthropology was a great subject to foster that kind of interdisciplinary spirit in the liberal arts education. Water's a lot like liberal arts in that it brings together science and policy and politics, but it also brings forth arts and cultures, and it's been an inspiration to many. And I'll just leave you with a quote from a former board member of mine, Charles Kuralt, who said that America is a great story and there's a river on every page of it. So thanks again.
Will Doug Norberg, class of 1962, and Nancy Pettit Norberg, class of 1964, please come forward. The Lloyd E. Warner Award recognizes outstanding loyalty, service, and generosity to the college, as evidenced by continuing concern and support for students and the quality of teaching and learning, as well as the general well-being and future excellence of the institution. These attributes characterize the many years of service and effective contributions of Lloyd E. Warner, class of 1942, who served as a faculty member, dean, and ultimately president of Colorado College from 1964 to 1981. When Doug Norberg chose to attend Colorado College, most West Coast students didn't go east of Colorado for college. CC was as far away from home as he could go. He arrived in Colorado Springs at the train station when the population of the city was about 75,000 people. On campus, Slocum Hall was the most modern building. Tutt Library was finished during his senior year. Colorado College was a good choice for Doug, as significantly, it was here that he met Nancy Pettit. The rest is history, as they say. Doug and Nancy exemplify strong, consistent, and long-lasting service to Colorado College, which dates back to the 1960s when Doug was a 62 class agent. Since then, both he and Nancy have served on numerous reunion committees, and together they chaired the annual fund in the 1990s. In 1999, they co-chaired the Gaylord Performing Arts Center campaign with Nancy Woodrow. They live in Seattle, where they have hosted numerous events for CC, including gatherings for the President's Council, incoming freshmen, and CC leadership when they visit the area. They are the parents of 2 CC graduates. In 1987, while working on Doug's 25th reunion, he and Nancy became increasingly aware of the absence of a reunion giving tradition at CC. In an effort to change this and to help with launching something different, they made a significant reunion gift, which eventually established the Norberg Scholarship Fund, and which helped the college establish and formalize a strong reunion giving program for the future. Their commitment to financial aid is apparent, as the Norberg Scholarship Fund endowment now funds a 4-year scholarship for 1 student from the Northwest in each entering class, as well as a Yellow Ribbon Scholarship for a veteran to attend CC. Doug has said that he feels like good citizens put their time and energy where they believe they can make a difference. He and Nancy agree that the provision of scholarships allows them to make a big difference, giving the opportunity for these scholars to grow and knowing that upon their graduation from CC, they will make a difference for CC, for their families, for their community, and for their country. They too will give back. Doug was recently elected a life trustee after having served on the Board of Trustees from 2001 to 2013. He states that he began his successful business and professional career armed with the curiosity and wide interest of a CC grad, perhaps combined with a bit of ADD. And those are his words. Whatever it was, Doug and Nancy, we at CC are grateful. The Alumni Association is honored to present the Lloyd E. Warner Award to Doug and Nancy Norberg.
You want to do this? Well, my remarks will be even briefer because some of what I have to say has just been said. Many changes have happened since we entered Colorado College over 50 years ago. Not the least of which is the block plan and 6 presidents, many, many new buildings. But the alumni and the Rockies remain constant. There are 3 guiding principles to our philanthropy and to our commitment of time to Colorado College and elsewhere. These are the strategies which drive our support. First is a unique opportunity, making something happen which might not otherwise without the support of time and money from many people. The Cornerstone Center and even the new grand piano for Packard Hall serve as examples. Second is leadership. Leadership by example. We believe that donors foster donors, and as a result of our example and that of others, the sharing of interests and passion will drive this success. And finally, leverage, perhaps the most important. Leverage means supporting efforts that will multiply the force of our support. Our scholarship program is the best example of that strategy. We expect that CC students will multiply this this support manyfold by way of contribution to their chosen field, to their families, and to their communities, including our Colorado College. Again, Nancy joins me in thanking you for this honor.
Will Mario Montano please come forward? The Gresham Riley Award recognizes faculty and staff who have made a significant difference to the Colorado College community through outstanding service, commitment, and accomplishment. The continuing concern for and support of students and alumni demonstrated by such individuals ensure the general well-being and future excellence of the college. These accomplishments exemplify the important contribution made by Gresham Riley, the 10th president of Colorado College, from 1981 to 1992. Mario Montano has worn many hats during his tenure at Colorado College. He has been an important faculty leader and troubleshooter, having served as chair of the Department of Anthropology 3 times, co-chair of the Spanish Department, and Director of Race and Ethnic Studies. He is presently on loan as chair of the Molecular Biology Department. He has had an interest in the different historical and political trajectories as culture change appears within a culture, between cultures, and how the global culture is present in the local culture. Since his arrival at Colorado College, Mario has taught courses with extensive field trips that focus on the anthropology of food, folk arts, and the Rio Grande River. He has shared his passion and expertise with alumni, including participation in 2 50-year club alumni retreats in the San Luis Valley. Along with his academic interests, Mario has contributed to the cultural diversity at Colorado College. With the support of alumni and the Alumni Office, he helped to create the Minority Alumni Association at Colorado College. From 2002 to 2004, he served as director of the Associated Colleges of the Midwest Costa Rica program. In addition to his great academic interactions with students, Mario has committed much time to students outside of class and has been a highly effective mentor and much appreciated friend to many. He has focused not only on majors in his departments, but also has been invaluable for many of CC's ethnic minority and first-generation college students, hosting them in his home and providing them with a supportive family on campus. He and his wife, Diane Alters, who has taught journalism at CC, have made the difference between success and failure for a number of Colorado College students. No wonder Mario is described as a much beloved professor. The Alumni Association is honored to present the Gresham Riley Award to Mario Montano.
Thank you very much. First, I'd like to thank the Alumni Association for honoring me with the Gresham Riley Alumni Award. And also I want to thank Jill and Anita and also the event coordinators and the facilities for making this event possible. Throughout my years at Colorado College, the alumni have provided me with many wonderful memories, and the contributions to the college have impacted the lives of students, faculty, and staff. The alumni have invited me to participate in many of their college-organized events. Also, various alumni have helped me with my students on several occasions, providing housing for the summer while the student did their internship. They provided advice on careers, and in some cases, even hired them for the summer. In other cases, the alumni, They have invited me to less formal occasions to meet and talk about Colorado College and to share our experiences. For example, Ethan Morton invited me to go fly fishing in Wyoming and visit his parents and tour their polo horse ranch. And Natalie Sweetie and her parents on numerous occasions took me out to dinner in D.C. On other occasions, I've been invited to the weddings of my students Jamie Torres, Liliana Flores, Michael Calderon. I've also been invited to go sailing in Chesapeake Bay with Dan Woolsey. And also, almost yearly, Scott Berger comes to visit me to talk about CC, and on the side gives me financial advice, which I need. And most recently, I have been invited to participate with the 50-year Alumni Club, planning lectures, field trips, and food events with Tom Fitzgerald and other alumni. And Nancy Hernandez, another minority alumni, included me to help develop a minority alumni association. Locally, my wife Diane and I, for more than 25 years, have shared many wonderful memories with the Colorado College alumnus, Marilyn Buñuelos and her husband, John Lawson. And even those alumni that are not with us, but we carry them in silence in our hearts, still influence and help us out. For several years, we lived next door to Mrs. Mobley, who was the longest living Colorado College alumnus, that gave us, according to her, the official history of Colorado College. Then the other person is a Chinese scholar, Liang Xikui, wrote about everyday life in China. He attended Colorado College in the 1920s and became a distinguished international literary critic and food scholar, and has influenced my work and the influence of our students. Also, Kathleen A. Jones, a 1980 graduate, her memorial fund has provided for more than 30 years research and travel funds for anthropology majors. I mention these stories because I believe without a doubt that Colorado College alumni have played a significant role not only in my life, but in the lives of our college students, staff, and faculty. Finally, on a more personal note, I and my wife, Diane, want to thank all of you for inviting us into your community. You have always been there for us, giving us happiness, strength, courage, and hope. Thank you for awarding me the Gresham Riley Award, and may the Spirit be with you. Take care.
Will Eric Edborg, Samantha Schmitz, and Evan Weissman please come forward? The Spirit of Adventure Award recognizes alumni who exemplify the unique CC experience through a life of intellectual, social, or physical adventure. These attributes are characterized by the late Robert M. Orms, class of 1926, a Colorado College professor from 1952 to 1973, who was the inaugural award recipient. He was an adventurer of the mind, body, and the spirit that exemplifies much of what is special about the college. The Buntport Theater Company has been described as wildly original, intellectual nitrous oxide, crazed creativity, fearless, funny, and fiercely intelligent. Brian Colonna, Hannah Duggan, Eric Edborg, Aaron Rollman, Samantha Schmitz, and Evan Weissman are a group of Colorado College drama majors who met one another on campus in the 1990s, began performing together in 2000, and organized as a nonprofit the next year. In the words of Aaron Rollman, "A couple of professors said, 'Do it now, while you're willing to be poor and work ridiculous hours. Not 5 years from now, or you'll never get around to it.' Thus, the theater company, which the Denver Post dubbed Monty Python's anarchist grandchildren, was born. The key ingredient all Buntport productions share is the collective creativity of the same small core group. According to Eric, the company is completely democratic. Everybody has to agree, about the direction of the company or the color of a set. Everybody has to be happy, even if they get outvoted. Their mission is to engage the audience, to offer affordable ticket prices and even pay-what-you-can nights, to fight the notion that theater is exclusionary and fancy. A Colorado Public Television documentary, If Not Us, features their work with students at Denver's East High School, and it's a civil rights-oriented theatrical and digital storytelling program. Their partnership with the Denver Art Museum features monthly performances in the freight elevator. Their production, Something is Rotten, complemented Hamlet as part of the 2014 CC First Year Experience. Asked about the significance of their CC experience, Samantha shared that the block plan, which provided the opportunity to work with many guest professors and directors and the incredible drama department team, helped to shape the group and their philosophies about their art. She says, "The block plan has forever screwed up our ability to work ahead on long-term projects." Our company still works best under the pressure of a short turnaround. Ugh, curse you, block plan. The Alumni Association is very pleased to present the Spirit of Adventure Award to the Buntport Theater Company. Their willingness to strike out and create a theater company is a testament to their spirit of adventure, risk-taking, and sense of self. The fact that they've been successful at it is a testament to their talent, education, and passion for the arts.
Well, we had heard that this award has often gone to mountain climbers, and so we humbly accept this award for all of you who will never climb Mount Everest. This is for us. We did it. We really are excited, and our spirit of adventure, I think, was starting a theater company in a time of technological advance. We just steamrolled into the past to do live theater. But we really are appreciative of this. Our time at CC stoked curiosity, and that's what we do just over and over and over again is follow that path. So we want to thank the Alumni Association, faculty, staff, everyone that made this possible. We appreciate it. Please come up to Denver and see us at Buntport. Thank you.
Today's award recipients join a distinguished group. They all embody what it means to be a member of the Colorado College community. Their contributions make the college stronger and make a real difference for so many others in the world. You will see the names of alumni who have received these awards over the years listed in your program. We are pleased to have some of these honorees with us today. If you're in the audience, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. And lastly, we wish to thank all of you for coming to this really special award ceremony. It is really, really special. It's one of the most fun things that we get to do as an alumni association to honor our alumni who are so spectacular. We hope you'll join us at 1 o'clock for the all-campus picnic where you may greet and congratulate Frida, Andrew, Doug, Nancy, Mario, Eric, Samantha, and Evan in person. So we hope you'll join us there, and Freedom and Authority will follow immediately after this service, as President Tiefenthaler mentioned. So please join us now in singing America the Beautiful, and thank you for coming.
Oh, beautiful
beautiful for spacious skies or amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife. Oh, more than self the country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to